It is official. And I guess this whole back and forth between whether Amazon's going to be, well, Amazon, Wednesday's going to be on Amazon, Wednesday season 2 will be going to Amazon, or will it be on Netflix is officially over. Because Wednesday season 2 has been announced. Now, why am I doing this video? Well, this is going to be a 2-part video in just one. Because I'm just talking about a show that I really like. Getting a renewal is fine and all. But there's some more stuff. We'll just talk about this real quick. Jenna Ortega, basically in the announcement video, says, it's been incredible to create a show that has connected with people across the world, said co-show. Oh, this was the showrunner, Alf, basically saying, hey, it was great making the show. Thrilled to continue Wednesday's torturous journey into season 2. We can't wait to dive headfirst into another season and explore the kooky, spooky world of Nevermore. Just need to make sure Wednesday hasn't emptied the pool yet. Well, I'm excited. I liked Wednesday a lot. I thought Wednesday was very clever in certain areas. Some predictability. Yes, it has the issues that most modern storytelling does. Let's just be real. But they also have characters and character development. Character growth, character changes. There was a article I did a few weeks back. I think it was on Bounding into Comics. I think, it was, because it was talking about the shipping. And Alfred Go and Miles Miller said something that I really agreed with. Wednesday's biggest arc throughout season 1 was to get to hug somebody. We set up in episode 1, hey, she doesn't like to hug people. She's not very touchy-feely and doesn't do all this stuff. And by the end, she hugs her now best friend, Enid. Yeah, you had a lot of growth. Wednesday, yes, she was the key to everything. But she was the key to everything bad. Yeah, she figured out a bunch of stuff on her own, but she was also very flawed. She was not perfect, let's just say. Now, surrounding Wednesday, and I do like Jenna Ortega, and Wednesday being, played by Jenna Ortega, I do actually kind of like. I don't like how Jenna Ortega has basically impacted my entire YouTube threads. I'm serious. I go onto YouTube, it's Jenna Ortega all throughout my YouTube short things, and I'm done. Or Wednesday, or Enid. It's just constantly Wednesday stuff and Jenna Ortega, and I like you guys. I like the show. I don't like you enough to have you guys there constantly. Anyways, Jenna Ortega was actually pretty clever. I liked the role. I liked how she played it. Well, apparently, and I missed this, Jenna Ortega comparison to Kanye West over anti-Semitic hate sparks debate. Yeah, apparently, I have to be careful here because I'm not taking a particular side. Apparently, I think it was the Israel Times, a writer who's in America for the Israel Times says that Jenna Ortega is anti-Semitic. So you scroll down here. I'm going to close this out because I don't need that. Where does it begin? Here we go. Wednesday star Ortega, 20, was compared to West in an article published by the Times of Israel on December 14th. And I did not see this. And jeez. Bearing the headline, Jenna Ortega versus Kanye, whose anti-Semitic hate is worse? At issue, wrote U.S.-based journalist Dan Margulis. I don't know what Dan. We'll call him Dan. Was a link that Ortega shared in the midst of a Twitter thread about helping people in various parts of the world. Now, don't mind that. Jenna Ortega is an actor. She's going to have her side of politics, but I don't mind saying, hey, let's help people. Yeah, I like that. Don't have an issue. And And her tweets aren't all that bad. Just various people throughout the world. And here it is, we must never give up on the people of Ukraine, Yemen, Palestine, Kashmir, Iraq, Syria. The list goes on, unfortunately. For anyone who is willing and waiting to contribute any way they can, I want to from a thread with information. Does anyone have resources/links they could add? Hey. As much as I don't really like actors or actresses getting into political stuff, I don't find this tweet that bad. I don't. Has areas that I don't really agree with, but at the same time, I don't mind with helping people. Different than governments. One of the tweets, after posting links to various resources to help people in need, Ortega shared a link to an organization called Decolonize Palestine. Now, getting a little more political, not taking a side. Don't really care about this. Just gonna ask some questions as we go through. You know what? This is a whole political thing. Hey, you're welcome to your opinion. Don't mind. Well, because of this tweet, because of this links that were shared around by many in Hollywood just 2 years ago, I think, or a year and a half ago, during the whole everybody changing profiles to another country. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, just 2 years ago, after everybody shared links to similar stuff and was very supportive of a similar thing, now you can't share it, apparently. Decolonize. Was this a clumsy attempt to support a two-state solution? Dan wrote. I clicked the link and was horrified. Dan described the website as promoting extremist propaganda, adding that it is advocating for the same position Hamas holds, abolishing of the state of Israel, the world's only, well, I just gotta say it, Jewish state, existing only in part of the land to which Jewish individuals are indigenous. The site tells a fictional story in which Jewish immigrants from Europe were and are foreign invaders who violently displaced the Pacific Palestine people. Jesus Christ, so political. I don't care. Anyways, Dan continues on and ends up comparing this simple tweet here, to everything Kanye West said. Kanye West did and said, and I did not touch that insanity with a 10-foot pole, because that's very poisonous, apparently. Can't talk about that stuff. Don't know if I can talk about this. Anyways, like I mentioned earlier, just 2 years ago, year and a half ago, I think, if I'm getting the numbers right, about April of 2020, maybe. April or May of 2021. Yeah. April, May 2021. Little things happened. Yeah, just a few things happened. And a lot of people were sharing these tweets around him. Couldn't say anything bad then. Now we have to, apparently. Now she's on par with Kanye West. No, I don't think she's on par with Kanye West. I think Jenna Ortega is Hollywood, supports what she needs to support. All that stuff over there that I don't really care about. And hey, she has an opinion. She's welcome to that opinion. I might disagree, but she's welcome to it. Because of that, she is now... oh my God. She's now anti-Semitic, apparently. Presumably, Dan continues, sincerely believes that this is him talking about Jenna Ortega presumably sincerely believes that anti-Semitism is evil, no less so than sexism, homophobia, hatred of Muslims, and other forms of racism and xenophobia. The ideas she promotes anti-Jewish causes would likely make her shudder. Basically, if you combine, this tweet, which was a part of the thread, along with this, it kind of looks more like she's supporting every single side and not really taking a stand, but saying, hey, let's help people. There's very heated arguments around this that I'm not going to delve into because, boy golly, is that very poisonous, let's say. But again, I go back to just a year and a half ago, maybe even less, maybe a little more, give or take. People were allowed to share this tweet around all they wanted. I even think Times Israel said some things that maybe were in support of this idea. I'm just saying. So yeah, I don't think she's anti-Semitic, and I will go down to, people started basically dunking on this idea. You got this from Amir. Kanye, I like Evil Man from WW2. You're going to just try to do this. Jenna Ortega, Palestine deserves to live. The Times of Israel. Jenna Ortega versus Kanye, whose anti-Semitic hate is worse. Yeah. People basically called this out for what it is. Just basically the Times trying to borderline slander, even though it's technically not slander, it's opinion. So basically protecting themselves, but trying to essentially ruin the career of Jenna Ortega, who, let's face it, December 14th, she was still very big. She was still riding the high. She was everywhere because of Wednesday, show that I really liked. That's how this all kind of rolls into Wednesday season 2. No, she is not anti-Semitic. I think this is just a dumb take from a dumb article from a dumb person. But let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I post a new video and go live. And I'll see you on the next time. I can't wait for season 2 of Wednesday. Bye for now.